Hello and welcome to today's recording of Assassin's Creed Rogue. Today's actually the last day, last sequence, number 6. We're gonna finish this game today. It is day 63, I believe. Yes, day 63 of our Assassin's Creed marathon on our march to Assassin's Creed Rogue. Today during the story we are going to talk about not only the Seismic Temples, but we are going to talk about Chevalier. At least I think I pronounced that right. Really didn't like Shay to begin with, so we're going to talk about him and the historical person that he actually was. We're going to talk about him first before we get into the Seismic Temple, but we're going to kind of just see what's going on for right now.
What is our progress on the precursor matter?
We are gathering ships and supplies, but it is difficult without a specific destination.
My men can help. I have enough to spare for a crew as well, Chevalier.
Hope has found a way to reproduce Master Franklin's experiment. We'll soon uncover the next precursor site.
And you're confident you can do this?
I am a keen observer, Mentor. The device will be ready shortly.
Very good. Keep me apprised.
Gotta look up, boys.
Yet to find where Hope is hiding, and most criminals in New York report to her now. I better find the Grand Master.
Get it all around, aren't you? Over here, we might as well pick up this synchronization point, this viewpoint. Up, mate. So let's take a moment to summarize what's happened in Shay's life so far. He was an assassin. He accidentally caused an earthquake in Lisbon. When he came back, nobody. I'd go so far as to say that nobody listened to him and his issues that was going on with those precursor sites, those seismic temples, or I believe he calls them like a tree of Eden at one point. Well, I don't think he said tree of Eden. I think he just said they're more like trees. So let's watch this cutscene and we'll talk a little bit more about what's going on with Shay.
Things are worse than we feared. The assassins found a way to make the precursor box work. They're already preparing an expedition.
Then we must stop them.
Hope controls hundreds of men. The authorities are doing sod all.
What if we were to impersonate her men? We could commit a crime so big, they couldn't ignore those damn brigands anymore.
That sounds like an excellent plan, Jack. Make it so. I will find out where the assassins are hiding.
Is it just me, or did the boss tell us to make trouble?
Enjoy it while you can, Shay. Get him, Shay. We'll need their clothes.
You're right. Let's move.
Man, these two guys are quick.
Come on.
So Shay,
Hurry, you fool! We're both dead men.
started working with Templars. I don't know if he realized at first that they were Templars, but I feel that if he didn't, he's not too bright. The rounds does it take to kill him? Jeez.
Don't we make a disgraceful pair of crooks?
No. I make this look good. So what's the target?
The military pay. We'll have to hurry. Our regiment is already on its way to the fort where the coins are kept.
Great. And I suppose you have a plan.
The fort holds many prisoners. Get in and hoist the gang's colors. When you do, I'll free them.
You're going to free a bunch of criminals working with the assassins.
Well, we have to turn the army against them, don't we? Remember, you raise the flag and I'll raise hell.
Good puppy. Don't have much time. Alright, so I can't climb that. Thought I could. Yeah. Some went boom, boys.
Alarm! Help me, damn it!
No. So after Shay started working with the Templars, they actually, as the Templars go, they've been much, I don't want to say easier to work with, but they have been nicer and working more for the good of what is going on with the people than the assassins are. Assassins are essentially just trying to open these seismic temples that are causing massive earthquakes, and the Templars are trying to stop them. Like, they don't even care how the things work. They just want them, assuming that Shay mucked everything up.
Stand still.
I could just grab my shrapnel grenades and blow this door off its hinges, but yeah, we're not gonna do that. We got about a minute and a half. That flag's gonna be painful. There we go. Wish I could keep that coin. Alright, so we got about a minute and a half to get that flag down.
Get down now!
Push you to roll.
Prepare to bleed.
That was weird. Oh yeah, we got this. Up, mate.
Alarm! Rouse yourselves, you dullards!
I don't think the rope's gonna cut that quickly. But anyway, that's essentially where we got Shay into being a Templar. He is just trying to absolve his sins, essentially. He caused Lisbon to basically be flattened, and he wants to make up for that, which I can completely understand. It just so happens the assassins aren't listening, and he's got to work with the Templars to do it. So he's been inducted to the Templar
What
Order.
on earth happened here?
The prisoners got loose. They had help from outside. There were just too many of them.
Well then, we're going to have to fix that, aren't we? It's about time we took those criminals down.
Work, Jack.
With a little luck, the army will crush those damn brigands.
I make my own luck.
I really hate that term. Oh, apparently I missed some chests in the fort. My bad. So let's actually talk about Chevalier. I can't pronounce. I have a hard time with French. All the way up, can I go? Cool. I want fast travel here. It's his full name is Louis Joseph Gaultier de la Vérendrye, I think. Definitely not. That's the best I got. I mean, I don't do French well. don't do most other languages well to begin with, I guess. So, oh, we better repair that one. Why am I running a schooner here? I don't want to run a schooner. We want to run my brigs. So, he was born in Quebec on November 9th, 1717. He would join his father in the family business and leave Montreal in 1735, traveling to Fort St. Charles on Lake of the Woods. It's a lake that lays inside the Canadian provinces of Ontario and Manitoba, along with the U.S. state of Minnesota. In 1739, no, that's not right. I missed something. 1736. I'm sorry. I had I read the wrong date. He would help. Ship can't do it. This one can. Fort Marpass and then Fort La Irene in 1738. That one might take a while to show up. Almost an hour. Let's secure this route. Oh, we should be fine. It is believed that he and one of his brothers traveled to within sight of the Rocky Mountains, but with the poor documentation, there is uncertainty which he had. I don't remember if it's 3 or 4, but he had 3 or 4 brothers, so it's unsure which combination of the two. I don't have a ship that can do this. That's unfortunate. I bet you the one ship that could do it I just sent on a different mission, and I can't do Savannah. That one's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So after their father Pierre was forced to resign his post, he was the commandant of d'Oist. The new commandant, Nicolas Joseph de Noailles de Flormont, would retain the services of Louis Joseph and his brothers. After the father's death, Louis, I'm just going to call him Louis from now. Or, well, let's just call him Louis. This is probably Louis Joseph. He would spend the next several years settling Pierre's financial affairs and enter into a partnership with Luc Delacorne. Corn? It's probably, yeah, it looks like corn, but I don't think it's corn. It's C-O-R-N-E, so it's probably Cornet. Oh, it's still too risky. Fur trading. That's what he was doing with Luc Delacorne. And his brother Francois was an interpreter. In 1756, Louis would have a 3-year appointment at his father's old post of commandant of D'Ilois, probably. I don't know. I almost completely don't understand the French language almost at all. I believe that's all I can do right now, because I don't have a ship that can do Cape Francis. Let's secure the route one more time and check. This post would actually be carried out through other people, as he'd be personally involved in military matters during the 7 Years' War. And after the conquest of Quebec in 1760, he would be on the Auguste when it sank off the Cape Breton on November 5th, 1761. On that date, he would pass at the age of, yep, that was that other ship, guaranteed, 44. Yes, when he died at the age of 44, he would have explored Lake Winnipeg, Lake Manitoba, Lake Winnipegosis, and the Saskatchewan River, along with being one of the first Europeans to descent. He would be one of the first Europeans of European descent. Get that sentence right. To see the Rocky Mountains. Within lore, of course, we would meet Achilles and Liam before 1746, and joining the Assassins later within that year. In 1750, he would help Robert Faulkner in securing shipping lanes, and then the rest that we know about Louis Joseph is shown within this game of Rogue. So, kind of did a little bit of everything. Explorer, fur trader, and lore here he's shown as a ship captain, but I think that has a lot to do with the way his death is going to work out here in a bit.
Where is your boss? I'll never tell. She'll kill me.
If you don't tell, he'll kill you.
She's in that big mansion. The one with the gardens. Shall we go?
You didn't mention you had a hidden blade.
You thought you were the only one?
Well, yes, I suppose. Where did you get that?
It was donated by the Brotherhood.
I see. Our mission was a success. The army should make its move any time now.
Good. We lack the resources in New York to handle these criminals ourselves. With a little luck, we might be rid of them once and for all.
I make my own luck.
Now let us cut off the snake's head.
We can confirm. The woman is inside.
Perfect. Time to smoke her out.
I'll go in and get home myself.
That way. Can I, like, go through that person?
I can hit him from here.
Leave no red coat alive!
That was weird.
I can hit him from here.
Very weird. Why are you trying to climb that tree?
I got you.
That was weird. Totally and utterly weird.
I'll go in and get home myself.
Going through the front gate might be a bad idea. Can't climb that gate. That's a restricted area. Yeah. Board it up. Do I have? Is that legitimately the only way I can get in there? Just through where those guys are shooting muskets? That's frustrating. Very frustrating indeed.
We have everything we need. Now, Chevalier will be expecting me. Hope?
Bon voyage. About time you showed up. Sorry it had to come to this, Shay. You were a fascinating fellow.
Where do I get up? Oh. Guess I mucked that up, didn't I? It's funny though that I ran all the way around the building and was able to get to the cutscene without being on the roof like I was supposed to. Well, that was helpful.
You have more endurance than I expected, Shay.
What is this? Poison. Slows my heart. I have to move.
You there! Stop now!
That's it. Moving. Keeps my heart beating.
I'm so glad I'm the last thing you'll see.
Must I do everything here?
Mucked up again.
That's a shot!
That's a grenade!
Oh, I don't have any. That would be why.
I have as clear a shot
Target
as I can
sighted!
get. I have as clear a
Oh,
shot
I
as I
see a
can get.
pretty boy in my sight.
Oh, alright. So I guess I gotta go that way? Man, I'm really mucking this mission up.
Oh! I need to talk to you.
Thanks for letting me start over. We'll kill Hope, and then we'll talk about the Seismic Temples. Hope is
What is this?
not legitimate.
Poison.
A real person.
Slurs my heart. I have to move. That's it. Moving. Keeps my heart beating.
I have a shot. Ready to fire. Don't get scared.
No shot has some
I'll keep
fire.
on.
It is just a matter of time before we catch you. Come on, lads! We have to catch him!
Hey! Hold a moment! Get tired eventually. Hold that,
You never give up, do you, Shay? No matter. The poison moves you.
I see him!
I'm so glad I'm the last thing you'll see. Time to hit the ground, boss!
I've got a good line on him.
Target sighted!
See the helix or animus, whichever it is, flip it over to the other side. Trying to. That really didn't go well.
Good luck if he wants to pass by me.
Got a clear shot on that little shite.
I have a clear shot! Lost sight of him. We have to find him again.
Come on, Hope, where are you?
Told you we'd find him again. Keep running. I have got a good line on him. Ready to fire. I have a clear shot. Let him think he's beaten. We'll surprise him soon enough. Keep running. You've got to stay ahead of me.
Got a clear shot on that little shite.
Do you think this is some sort of game? Finish him!
That didn't go well. Not at all.
You never give up.
I gotta chase her again? Oh, that didn't go well. Did the wrong jump. Yeah. I didn't get all the way over like I wanted to.
You never give up. Do you?
You there! Stop!
No matter. The poison will
You really think we can't catch you?
Close enough to shoot her? Probably not. Yeah, I glitched over. Programming that they shows. So, like, you would think you'd be in range right there. I would think anyway. I liked you too, especially your dress. It was a cute dress.
You're late. Again, Shay.
Hope. I didn't want to do this.
I trained you to do this. I expected nothing less.
Then why?
To give Liam time to leave. Soon Chevalier will be on his way to the precursor site.
I will stop him.
He will see you coming. Pity. You had so much potential.
they essentially loved Shay for his ability. He had the abilities, but the problems was that he disagreed with Achilles. So what we're seeing Can I fast travel here? Sweet, I can. So, essentially, this is kind of like...
We're in the Atlantic again.
Shay and the Templars are going after the assassin expedition.
Go team!
Go team!
Anchor away!
The assassins are not necessarily, like, how do I want to best explain this? The group of assassins are corrupted for one reason, and that is because that's locked. Why is that locked? Achilles is confused on what's going on with the precursor sites. He didn't believe what Shay told him out of grief, and the other assassins underneath him, the only one that questioned the mentor was Shay, and questioning the mentor is not a bad thing.
Master Cormac, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I was stopping to restock my ship when I heard the talented Captain Cook was here. We have a word.
At your service, as always.
I'm looking for a man. Captain Louis-Joseph Gaultier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye.
The explorer. I have heard of him and his illustrious family.
I must see him.
Ah, send my regards. Or not. He sailed east a few days ago on a heading to Anticosti.
Indeed.
I would advise caution.
Oh, I've been there before.
Then, I bid you good fortune. I will be sailing past Conception Bay, should you require further assistance.
Much obliged.
The Grand Master is pleased, Shay, what you did in New York. Yeah, it's only a matter of time now before order is restored.
New York was never orderly, Gist. With hope gone, perhaps.
It couldn't have been easy for you, my lad, but you did what you had to do.
I keep telling myself that.
We're almost rid of the assassins in New York, and it's not as if the Hellcat didn't try to make you wear a pine overcoat. You had no other choice.
I chose to cast my lot with the Templars.
And we are glad you did, Shay. Who knows? Had you not, you might have found yourself at the end of Master Kenway's blade.
Or yours.
That's the spirit. Look, Shay, by killing Hope, you not only saved yourself and half of New York from the assassin's poisons, you also learned the path we must take next. Now our task is simple. Prevent a group of paper skull killers from destroying another city. All in a day's work.
A long day. Gist.
Not to be insensitive, sir, but what did you learn from the departed damsel?
That she's cleverer than I even thought. Her whole ruse was to give Liam time to get back to Chevalier. They must have already set sail to a new precursor site.
Determined to the end. I must say, I admire the misguided lass.
I don't. The assassins won't stop their mad quest. They're desperate to find a piece of Eden. Especially now that half of their brotherhood is dead.
A four, Captain!
So, while we have a moment, let's take a second to talk about
There may be an alternate route to the west!
Seismic temples.
The enemy patrols these waters closely.
We're heading hard for land, sir!
Ships taking damage!
That's all the rock there, maybe. These temples were also known as Trees of Eden, found in the middle of the 18th
Anticosti
century.
is famed for its shipwrecks. They likely believe no one would venture into such dangerous waters.
None but fools and madmen, perhaps? Watch out for those icebergs, Captain.
I told you to die.
Anchor ahoy!
Found in the middle of the 18th century using the Von Nitsch manuscript and the precursor box. Templars and assassins would mistake the sites as vaults of Eden housing powerful pieces of Eden. Sites were being linked to the 1751 earthquake that destroyed Port-au-Prince, Haiti, and the 1755 earthquake that did the same to Lisbon. Climb the tree, Shay. Libsyn. Wow. Is it Libsyn? Lisbon. There we go. There's the word I was looking for. Lisbon, Portugal.
This man stands before you in
Built by
disgrace.
the Isu
Greed has corrupted his character and put our very livelihood in peril. We vow to no laws save our own. And those laws decree that
Each
every
temple
fail is met
holds a
with the
core
gravest punishment.
component vital for structural integrity. If this is moved, an earthquake would occur. The original function was lost to humans, but there are some that believe it was a defense for. I personally believe it was last defense, a last resort.
This place would be overrun with redcoats if we hadn't found him out.
Makes you wonder how many other rats riddle this island. Only a matter of time before
So, like, I believe it was a last resort mechanism. Say, like, most likely, at least we're going to enter speculation town here, because there's not much known about seismic temples. So I'm wondering if they weren't built, I wouldn't say before, but like during the human-Isu war, as a last resort in case like the city was taken over by humans. They could use those seismic temples to destroy the city. Like they could get all their guys out and have someone knock off that core, and then like Shay did, just run like hell. That's what I believe the seismic temples were for. But there are some that believe the temples were just defensive structures. But how could they be defensive structures if they tore everything apart? There's another train of thought that has chasing that. This is to get that. Oh, I got the chance. To get that, I gotta jump, and I ain't jumping. Where's my train of thought? There are some, actually, I know what it was. There are some that believe that the Isu used those temples as a way of stabilizing the Earth's core, or the crust of the core. Like billions of years ago. Just wondering how old the Isu are and what all they did to the Earth when they were smart enough to do that. Like, were they extraterrestrial? just don't have enough information to know for certain. Yes, maybe we'll find out later on. Maybe Odyssey will touch on it, but I wouldn't hold your breath for Odyssey to touch on it. Now, I just wouldn't. I mean, it's just, I think. I just think that they're going to be doing something different with that story. Though what it could be, who knows? There's not enough.
Better head back to Morgan.
I don't know why I hate that he whistles sometimes without a reason. Like, it's always prompted when you're in the stalking zone. So all we really know about Odyssey is that we play as a grandchild of Leonidas with his spear to just be there. I mean, we don't know. All we know is it's supposed to touch the lore or the lore of Assassin's Creed, but we don't know how. All we know is that we are most of the fantastical. Fantastical abilities that Alexios and
Lost! She's been found!
Taking heavy damage, sir! Hold fast! We wait for the captain!
I guess we just don't know what the story's going. Like, we knew what Origins was. We said it was not prepared for the Assassins. But now we're going back 400 more years, and so I think he just got hit in the head with a... Come on! Get over the gist.
Loose and trim too!
We must leave, sir!
You'll have no argument from me. Set sail! Make haste!
We're overmatched, sir! Getting there, sir! What a Royal Navy!
Still can't get used to that.
King George's men will take care of those pirates. We've got our own battles to fight.
So yeah, who knows what we're gonna get in 30 is 63. So who knows what we're gonna get in 37 days.
That was a far closer escape than I'm comfortable with. But we have what we came for.
Then we know where de la Vérendrye's ships are headed?
Not quite. But we have the means to find out. We'll need Cook to interpret these maps.
Then we should set sail for the coast of Newfoundland.
I didn't avoid open conflict. Oh, I got seen at the end, didn't I? Guess I didn't realize that. Can I fast travel there? Well, I can fast travel closer to there. Terra Nova.
Get the mains free!
Loose the mains! Half sail!
Come, gallant royal son!
Oh, Billy Riley! Oh, Billy Riley! Oh, Billy Riley! Oh, Billy Riley! Oh, Billy Riley, master of a droga! Oh, Billy Riley! Oh, Billy Riley! Oh, Billy Riley! Oh, Billy Riley! Master of a droga, bound for Antigua! Oh, Billy Riley! Oh, Billy Riley! Oh, Billy Riley! Oh, Billy Riley has a
Hopefully we can
regard.
ship it off
Oh,
being-
Billy Riley! Oh, Billy Riley!
What's the word I'm looking for? Harassed by the other French ship like we were last time. First time we tried talking to Cook.
Oh, Billy Riley! Oh, Missy Riley! Oh, Billy Riley!
But I realized that's it.
Oh, Billy Riley! Oh, Billy Riley!
French.
Oh, Billy Riley! Screw her up and away we go, boys. Oh, Billy Riley! Oh, Billy Riley! Screw her up and oh, Billy Riley! One more pole and
Trim the yards off the
boys. Oh, Billy Riley!
Master Cormac, I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
I found Vérendrye's travel plans. But the devil used some kind of code. I can't figure it out. Maybe you'll have better luck.
How strange. It is a very old cipher. I have seen it once before. I could draw you a map.
Or you could accompany me. Help me find Vérendrye.
An urgent matter, then. Very well. We shall sail together again.
I gather you have some history with our friend
So
de
Cook's not a
Vérendrye?
Templar.
A history of instant loathing. I should have known not to trust my friends who embraced such a wretch.
My goodness, what could this fellow have done to inspire such enmity? I know him only as one of a family of explorers, extending the boundaries of the known world.
From the brief encounters I've had with him, I can tell you he's an irascible person.
Right way of saying he's a cantankerous bastard.
But do his actions surpass his words?
Just got so.
Did you hear that?
Cannon fire. Deep within the fog.
Could it be de Vérendrye?
Perhaps. This is a secret expedition. It won't be key to leave any witnesses to their voyage.
Cargo adrift, Captain! To the fore! Aboard, Captain! Ship ahoy!
A fleet, Captain! We found them!
Let us hope we're not too late. They have us at a serious
Big
disadvantage.
guys.
We're gaining on them. Morgan won't let us down.
Those two are not.
We've been hit! Ready for a crash, sir!
Fire!
Awaiting orders, sir!
Can't see through the smoke.
Fire!
That's their weak spot! Take that shot, sir!
Fire!
Oh, that's a bad shot.
Fire! Fire!
That's got them!
Fire!
Captain, put a shot through her there!
Fire! Enemy fire! Won't slow us down for long, and perhaps it will help us take them by surprise.
Brace!
It's an ambush!
Steady the ship! Where are they?
They're within mortar range, that's all I know.
To pull! Blue's down! Catch them, Wade!
Come on, spread those things!
Waiting heat! Your mark, Captain! Fire! Damnation! Spread to the deck!
Ready, Captain! It's the Carrefour! Irksome to the last. Vérendrye must have stayed behind to stop us.
I no doubt volunteered for the job. Fire!
This is gonna be rough.
Fire!
What's the news?
Fire! Still reloading! Fire! Ready? Fire! Fire! Awaiting orders, sir! Fire! Fire!
Enemies firing!
Working on it! Fire!
Missed!
Right here, sir! Fire! Fire! Fire!
That chunk of ice is gone!
Fire! Fire! Best speed we can make, sir! On your mark, Captain! Fire! Weaken heat!
Apart! Where is she hurt?
Studs out! Let's get moving!
Full sail!
Ease off the wind!
get there. We're gonna get there. Somehow, the ship is gonna mess itself up.
Get in the water! Prepare for boarding!
That's gonna kill him. That's he's berserked. As soon as that level goes down, he's done. So we're gonna stand right here. Just says don't take any damage. Can't take any damage if you're not there, right? Don't care about the crew. Just gonna wait. While I drink out of my handcuffs.
So, cabbage farmer, are you still convinced the Templars are right?
Convinced to the end.
You bastard! Achilles and Liam have already headed north!
Hope was right. I do make a good distraction.
Ah!
One more mission for Shay.
Thanks for your help, Captain Cook.
You're welcome, Captain Cormac. Sailing with you is certainly, interesting.
Trouble does seem to find us, it's true.
Tell me the truth. Are you fellas with a larger organization? The Board of Admiralty. You take your orders directly from His Majesty, don't you?
We couldn't tell you, even if we were.
You should have these maps. The Vérendrye won't need them anymore. We'll contact you in regards to sponsoring future voyages, Captain.
Much obliged.
Probably the easiest way to kill him. Pop him with a berserk grenade and just wait.
How do you like those faces?
Oh, a narwhal. It'd be great to. There's an achievement for picking up the narwhal, but they're the hardest thing to harpoon, so I am not going to deal with it. Ooh, love to get my hands on that man. But I don't have the strength on this ship. I'm surprised I have enough strength on this ship to take down Chevaliers and then Man of War. So essentially, they said they historically said within the Assassin's Creed universe that Captain Cook's maps were made by the precursor sites using that they got from Chevalier, that he has actually the one who did the mapping. And that instead of Chevalier being lost at sea from fleeing Quebec, he actually got essentially murdered by Che while at sea on a different ship. I like how they take the true historical fact and then twist it just a little bit, that they feed into the idea of it could be true because history is just an account by a man, so a man could write down anything he wants, and it could be true, might not be true. What ship's that? The Hind? Hind? Where headed is that ship?
Master Kenway!
The La Vérendrye's dead. I have the coordinates. I know where the assassins are going.
Then, let us make haste.
So when we met Achilles in Assassin's Creed 3, there's nobody, there's just him. This game is essentially how it became just him.
Do you think Achilles and Liam have found the precursor site?
The world is still standing. If they uncovered it, they have not yet set the Earth in motion.
How gentlemanly of them.
There should still be time. Master Gist, stay here. I shall accompany Shay.
Sir, with respect, are you sure that's wise?
As Grand Master, I must investigate this precursor matter to the end, and witness the death of Achilles' brotherhood.
If the assassins do trigger an earthquake, at least there's few around to suffer.
I have no intention of letting your former colleagues destroy a precursor site, regardless.
Beautiful if it wasn't so damn cold.
Tread carefully. Some of this ice is rather thin.
Is he seriously climbing that? Because he didn't climb that in Assassin's Creed 3.
That's a hefty crew Achilles brought.
Doubt he expects all of you to survive these conditions.
That's bleak. But we're still outnumbered. Let's keep a low profile, avoid unnecessary fights.
Your assassins would scarce recognize you. Stop, just
Getting away. Must I do everything here?
Guess we'll wait.
You really think we can't catch you?
That'll go well.
Hell's bells! Hey, he's getting hurt! Not on my bistro. I'll catch you.
save him. You could have shot that guy. Actually, you know, well, I guess, well, I do need it. Let's see if I can reload. Here we go. Nope.
Go on, Shay. I'll find another way.
Get around here without fighting.
Get down from here.
That sword was funny. That was great.
You.
The way that sword just kind of flopped around, that was funny to me.
Got a good line on him. Get down! Get down now!
That definitely didn't go well. That smoke bomb?
Trying to give us lip maggot.
Have a shot. Ready to fire.
I can hear you. I've got a shot. I can shoot him.
I have him in my sights.
Good line on him. You will not get through. I've got a shot.
Odd, it wouldn't do what I really wanted it to do. Oh great, more of them. Remember these from 4? I do. Kill him? How did that not kill him? Should have been like insta-death or something. we go.
Is this the apple?
No, don't touch anything. Shay was right.
What would he know?
More than me, apparently.
Finally, you understand. Achilles. This is a structure to hold the world together, not a weapon to control it. This whole calamity could have been avoided if you'd only listened to me.
Disrespectful to the end.
Yes, we've been working on that.
Right or wrong, Shay? You betrayed the Brotherhood, Achilles, and me.
Says the man who shot me in the back.
At the homestead. That was Chevalier. I don't miss!
Liam, don't!
Time to run. Essentially Shay's best friend. I mean, if you watch the whole game, you saw the playful nature they had with each other. It's like when Connor had to kill, oh man, what was his name? I can't even remember his name right now. But it was the guy he was with since he was little kids. So those are the kinds of deaths that games rough.
Did you have to bring the damn manuscript and box all the way out here, Liam?
The precursor box is safe, Shay. Chevalier took care of that. You'll never find it!
Odd. I should have stayed down. Should have stayed down. Just wow. Try this again. Oh, it brought me forward.
How could you do this to us? How could you kill Hope? You won't get out of here, you bastard!
I was lucky.
How many times do I have to tell you, Liam? I make my own luck.
How'd you do that, you bastard? You broke the assassins. Betrayed everyone you knew. You sided with our worst enemies. And for what?
save the world.
I hope that world is a good one.
Back to the ship. Alright, let's just die in the water. Does that stupid wall thing that Ezio does. He's constantly running up the wall. Keep holding the trigger down.
No! Why not? Achilles is harmless now. A mentor with no followers. What kind of world are we making if we cannot show mercy? Besides, he understands what these precursor sites are now. Without him, the assassins may continue their search.
Valid points.
I'm sure I got shot.
Never forget what has happened here. I won't.
Then he leaves him.
But the world will.
But that's why we see him. He keeps tabs on the Templars, but he doesn't do anything about it.
So what happens now?
Master Gist will be in charge of eradicating any remaining traces of the assassins. Master Weeks and the others will assist him, of course.
Achilles has lost everything. He won't dare leave his homestead.
You won't. Shay, although our search for precursor sites is at an end, I want that box. You will find it for the Templar Order, and for me.
It could be anywhere in the world by now. It may take years to find it.
It may take your lifetime. Are you up for the challenge? Good.
Incredible. Who knew that Shay had that kind of potential?
I have everything I need to complete our assignment here.
One last job, Numbskull. We need you to upload Shay's story.
But not to Helix. I want some very specific people to see what we have found here.
Alright. Let's go to the basement.
To reward you for your services to me, I am granting you level 3 security access. From this point on, no doors will be closed to you. In the distant past, the assassins had a noble goal, that of peace. But over the centuries, that goal eroded into a far more dangerous one. Freedom.
There! Just follow those lights and you'll be set. I promise, you won't die if you follow the bright lights. I haven't steered you wrong yet, have I? Follow the light. Please hurry, Numbskull. It all comes down to this.
Your communicator should work now.
Yeah, I don't know why they did
The
that.
Assassin Brotherhood still exists today, and they remain dedicated to their foolish cause. I am a Templar Knight. I protect the world from the Assassins. Today, you have helped me to fulfill this role. Please, restore the servers.
Alright, let's see what message we got here. Oh, this is an interesting one. I was gonna say that should be all of them.
Otto Berg, the big star of the Animi training program. Show me what you've got,
when
you
I watch
arrogant
that,
prick.
I listen to it. That's a pretty long one. Most of the Berg stuff we're not gonna worry about because that's not really huge lore stuff. Well, we might. We'll see how it
You have
goes.
exceeded
I'll see
my
what there
every
is.
expectation. Use that terminal to upload Shay's story to the Assassin Network. It's time to show the Brotherhood how weak they truly are. The modern-day Assassins are weak. It is only a matter of time before I catch the last of them and kill them. But it is not enough for them to die.
What happened in Haiti happened in Portugal. A great earthquake. Thousands dead next to your damn manuscript.
Get him out of here.
I want them to know how weak they truly are. And I want everyone to see them suffer. So on the day they finally meet me, they will welcome the death I offer them.
Shay was right. What would he know? More than me, apparently.
My plan is in motion. I have no further demands to place upon you. However, Shay's story is not complete. I would ask that you see it through to the end.
Alright. Let's go ahead and return to our animals.
Numbskull. You really came through for us. And yes, I am also a Templar. Have been for years.
There's actually only one more mission to do. This one? Nope, these are the keys where people are staying, so we should be up here.
There's still one last chunk of Shay's data left to explore. It's a bit of a trip, but I think you should see it.
Once you go back to finish Shay's story, your life is never going to be the same afterwards. You should finish any outstanding business before entering your animus.
Should be one more mission.
The Royal Palace at Versailles, Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette in residence.
Such decadence.
Good luck, numbskull.
Ah, Shay! You certainly look prepared to meet royalty. Perhaps King Louis himself will grant you an audience.
I doubt even these breaches will get me into the King's chambers. Besides, I'm only here to see a business acquaintance.
Yes, I heard a group of merchants would be here today. They might come see my scientific demonstration later.
They really should. They might learn something. Though I wouldn't count on their being present.
I take my leave.
Thank you again, Master Franklin.
Now to find Charles and that damned box.
Dinner's ready? Yeah, I figured it might. Does Mom know dinner's ready?
No, I burned my stuff.
How?
They're in the oven.
In the oven?
Yeah.
Touch that top rack?
Yeah.
Did you turn everything off?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I cut myself in.
So I'm gonna be 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't take any longer than that, but you and Mom are free to eat.
That's him. Charles Dorian.
Alright, so I can't get in that way. Go that way. Hopefully it's not too much of a pain. Alright, here we go. How do I get through that? Oh, that way.
Je ne sais pas, mais je lui offrirai une bien bonne bouteille. J'ai fait un cauchemar. Je ne sais pas, mais je lui offrirai bien une bonne
I should be able to climb all the way over. Do a... Where's the open window? Oh, I gotta go down, don't I? Down.
Did you see their faces when you stole those apples?
Faces when I
Mona.
stole them
I'm here with
apples.
my father.
That
So am I.
actually is going to be
He has
a
important
little...
business with the king.
Gentlemen, I'll protect this artifact with my very life.
Alright, let's go get that precursor
Anna?
box.
Where have you gone?
You're the traitor. I'm just finishing old business.
Oh, Connor and his assassins. The American Revolution undid your Templar business.
And perhaps perhaps we shall start a revolution of our own.
You see his assassin thing hanging off his... It looks like, I can't tell if it's a necklace or a cuff.
Uphold the principles of our order, and all that for which we stand. Never share our secrets, nor divulge the true nature of our work. Do so until death, whatever the cost. This is my new creed. I am Shay Patrick Cormac, Templar of the Colonial, of the American right. I am an older man now, and perhaps wiser. A war and a revolution have ended, and another is about to begin. May the Father of Understanding guide us all.
It's my pleasure and privilege to welcome you up here today.
Gotta hand it to you, numbskull. You proved yourself to be more than a simple research monkey.
The data you extracted from Shay Cormac's memories has served us well. Shay's story is a message. One that says that when threatened, what an assassin truly wants isn't freedom, but order.
And we represent the highest order there is.
Whatever you learned from your Animus experience only scratches the surface. We have existed since before recorded human history, and have recently been reborn, disguised as Abstergo Industries.
And entertainment.
You have crossed the threshold, and your eyes have been opened. You have seen the world for what it truly is.
There's no turning back now. We got big plans for you.
The Father of Understanding guided you to us, and for that, we are grateful. The test of your true worth begins now. And it begins with a choice.
Join us, and a bright future will be all yours.
Refuse.
So that's the end of Assassin's Creed Rogue. We've been through Shay's life. We've been given a very deep ultimatum that we don't want to mess with. But tomorrow we will start Assassin's Creed Unity, and just gonna have some fun with next generation of Xbox. Unity, of course, was built for the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, so it should be a visual upgrade, and it's going to be a lot. We're going to try our best to have a lot of fun. So, I hope you've enjoyed the content I brought to you, and you can always like and subscribe, and take a look at the description below, and you'll find my website and social media links. And until next time, have a great night.